Hey everybody, it's Brian.
I'm Jim.
And we're standing in a field and we're getting ready to eat some candy. And I've seen these around in stores, in video stores, I think, maybe of all places, if you know what those are. Megaload. It sounds like one of those illegal video download sites.
Mega Upload or something like that.
Yeah, where people get arrested. And we got two different packages. I have this blue one, he's got a yellow one there, Hill and Ville. Now, eventually. I guess, or
no,
later.
We're gonna keep the
mystery going. We're gonna build
going.
some suspense. Yeah, I like that. And so each one though has three different. To be fair, I mean, I guess they're essentially Reese cups that are topped with something. So this is literally, you know, leading the charge for onset. This is the original 3 peanut butter cups. His is called Peanut Butter Crunch. So they're gonna be.
Yeah. Here, the suspense has ended. Ooh, look at that.
There is a website too, megaloadchocolate.com. Be careful that you don't mess up the spelling. You might be led somewhere else.
Oh dear, now it looks, yeah, we've got one of each.
They're a little bit melty. And also, I gotta say, you don't know this at home. You might think that I'm just creating this out of nothing, but we've literally been eating sugar and drinking sugar for hours today.
Yeah.
For you. And so at this point, yeah. I mean, we are suffering for our art. Up first is the peanut butter cup topped with a chocolate chip cookie.
Now, are we gonna break this in half, or are you gonna do one cookie and I do anher cookie? Or how
we can break it in half.
Alrighty.
I'll try not to make too big of a mess.
Like they say at Mega Upload, sharing is caring. Or at least they did before they got their asses sued.
Wow, this is gonna be trickier than we thought.
Yeah, and messier. All right, I get the big half.
You get the big half this time. And you went for it.
Yes, I did. I'll do anything half.
This is, well, I need you to actually expound upon it because you ate the bigger half. So I'm putting you in charge of
oh dear.
summing it up to the people at home.
Basically, it was a Reese cup with a cookie.
Did you get the peanut butter? Because I guess the part that I broke off was maybe so small. I didn't have any peanut butter.
There really was no peanut butter to speak of that I noticed. It just felt like, you know, cookie in the middle, and it was, you know, that stale sort of Chips Ahoy. It's been on the shelf for a couple months sort of cookie.
Yeah, the cookie up top. These are interesting gimmick-wise. Now, granted, these are melty, and I know you've probably over the years heard me kind of rail on, you know, things being melty. But granted, a lot of times we're on the road filming. It's bound to happen.
I think I'm just going to let you take that one because I think the idea of breaking it in half sounds a little daunting.
Okay, yeah. No problems. This one is officially called a peanut butter cup topped with candy-coated chocolate pieces. We know that they're M&M minis. Or at least, actually, they are M&M minis. They have the M, and that looks pretty official to me.
Yeah. I wonder why they couldn't mention it on the box.
I feel like, well, it's kind of nice to break into the candy-coated pieces on top. That sort of works, but texturally it's not different enough from it's above, I should say, to really warrant, like, you know, a wow factor. It just tastes like you took a bite of two different things and then chewed them up. That one is not a standalone winner. I guess I will let you try this one, only because, and I've also said this many times over the years, not the hugest Oreo guy.
Yeah.
But this is not an Oreo according to them. This is a peanut butter cup topped with a chocolate sandwich cookie.
Yeah, about that. Well, at least this one doesn't look like an Oreo name brand. This looks like a generic Oreo. That's something we ought to jump on, another generics versus name brand Oreos, but hey, that's another day.
Generics versus name brands. People are clamoring for those. Send us your ideas. Preferably send us your money because we're broke, and, you know, we would love it if you paid for it. But if you're not, you know, I mean, we're not LeVar Burton. We've tried, but we just simply cannot be him. We cannot raise $1.5 million in less than 24 hours.
Sorry, just isn't.
We were not looking for that. We're looking for $12.63, literally, to buy some off-brand soda. So.
And I could use another 85 to get me out of a parking ticket. But moving on, it was chocolate and it was, you know, Oreo cookie-like thing. And again, it just felt like those flavors separated from each other. And again, no peanut butter flavoring in the middle of it.
We're halfway down. At this point, were any of those essential? Did any of those add on to the Reese cup or peanut butter cup experience?
No, not in my judgment.
Okay, I didn't think so either, but I didn't want to be presumptuous. Up next is free from the caramel crunch. I think earlier I mistakenly labeled it as peanut butter crunch, which would have been redundant because that's a lot of peanut butter going on. But no, caramel crunch, which actually I'm a little bit more interested in.
Now, visually, this looks exactly the same as that.
Damn it. Yeah, we got the same one again. I guess you'll get to try it after all.
All right.
However, these two, while they look similar, they are different. One of them is topped with almond butter crunch, which I think is this guy. And this one is topped with peanut butter crunch. Or vice versa, but...
Well, I'm going to say that one's probably the peanut butter because it looks like... I apologize, I spat as I talked. It looks to me like someone broke up a Butterfinger, which allegedly has something peanut butter-y inside it, and crumbled it.
This one looks, yeah, a little bit more like a toffee or something, which is, I kind of like Heath bars and stuff, so I really want to rip into this one, but I will try to break it in half. Salvage you a piece.
Yeah. While he's doing that, I'll attack this since I didn't last time. M&M's on a Reese cup.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Sorry, cameraman, to divert you, but like, there's stuff happening in here. I bet you there is with that too. Is it caramel center?
Yeah, there's...
Oh, wow.
Well, you got a little bit more there. Look at this. This is just like one small spot. Now, maybe if I move further that way, there's more caramel going on, but... Yes, actually, there is. A lot more that way. Okay. So we found the distinction of this particular package.
Tim, before I make a giant mess, save me. You take...
That one. All right. Ah! Lost part of it.
First one out of, well, we're literally approaching the end. That one was cool. The Heath bar up top was good. I got a really big piece of it. It added a nice kind of buttery crunch to it. And then the caramel, I love caramel. My favorite, you know, always preferred it over hot fudge. It was a nice, it was not a it was a thin, creamy caramel. That was awesome. I don't even need to try the last one to say that I prefer the caramel crunch variety.
I would agree with that.
To be thorough and whatnot, we will do our duty and try this last one.
So we are nothing if not thorough.
Wow. The money shot.
Yeah, really?
That's my Mona Lisa smile.
I'll say this: the caramel is definitely quite. It's closer in the spectrum towards liquid than solid, which
I like.
Yeah, it actually surprises me considering. Were these another Big Lots thing? I think so. I'm used to thinking that Big Lots. You know what? I've been ripping on Big Lots a lot today, so I'm just going to end that there and simply say they have wonderful products that are at least 2 years old.
Wow, man. Megaload.
Was it, in fact, the Megaload? The first batch, I'm going to think we say no, it was not the Megaload. The second batch, it was okay. It was pretty good. It offered something different. The flavors at least meshed.
Yeah, there was some fun things happening. I got an idea, Tim. Something a little bit different for our audience. We're trying to invite some viewer participation besides getting your money. In the comments, in the email, like some way of contacting us. There's various. Draw 1 or 2 or 3, however many, of your ideas for the ultimate Megaload peanut butter cup. What would you put on it? Would you put a dead vagina? Would you put? I mean, help me out, Tim. A wildflower. Would you put? What's your passion? Are you? I mean, get creative, or just don't do it at all. I mean, if you can't be arsed to pick up the colored pencils and break out the Etch-a-Sketch, whatever means. Then don't.
My money's on the prunes. I think that's going to be the new thing.
Yeah, the elderly Megaload. But that would be the
It'll be the regular Megaload.
Yeah. All I know is that there's going to be a lot of loads. Better be splashing into my inbox coming real soon. So guys, do that or don't. Your decision. Maybe we'll come back to that at a further date. All right.
See ya.
Later.